Good morning to all. Welcome to class 6th IIT chemistry. So in previous class, we have discussed about the chapter 10, that is amazing air. In that we have studied about the properties of air. Air has weight, air occupies space. Like that we have completed. So in this class, we'll study about the importance of air, where the air is comes from. Okay. So your plants take in carbon dioxide and gives out their food. So this is the process how we are going to get. This is the importance of air. So carbon dioxide, what is present in the air, is going to be taken by the leaves of the plant, and they'll give out oxygen in this method. Okay, children. So here, what are the benefits of fresh air? It is good for digestion, and also it improves our blood pressure and heart rate. That means heart beating rate, and also it makes you happy. And one more important thing is it strengthens our immune system. Okay, and fresh air will clean our lungs. You will have more energy and sharp mind with fresh air. And so green areas around your home will endeavor you fresh air. That means wherever the green areas, that means green plants and animals, sorry, green plants and trees are present. So there we are going to get the fresh air. Okay, so these are the benefits of fresh air. Now in this class, we'll study about the respiration. What is respiration? A respiration is a chemical reaction that happens in all living cells, including plants and animal cells. It is the way that the energy is released from the glucose so that all the other chemical processes need for life can happen. That means a respiration means it is a chemical reaction. So this is going to happen only in the living things. Respiration, okay, that whatever the food that means we are going to inhale, and this air is going to mix with the food, and it gives us glucose, that means energy. This total process is called respiration. See here, by the nasal cavity, that means by the nostrils we are going to take in oxygen, and so here these lungs are going to take the oxygen and gives out the carbon dioxide. So it can be defined as the chemical process in all living organisms in which oxygen reacts with the simplest form of digested food, that is glucose, in the living cells to produce energy along with the carbon dioxide and water. This process is called respiration. That means we are going to take the food. Okay, after digestion, the glucose or starch is formed. This glucose or this digested food is going to react with the oxygen. When the reaction is taking place, so we are going to get energy and carbon dioxide and also water. So this carbon dioxide is going to be exhaled out with the help of lungs, and energy is going to be transported to our body. Okay. So here I'm going to say about the breathing and respiration. Breathing means only we are going to take inhaling and exhaling of air through lungs. That is called breathing. Whereas respiration means this breathing involves with the breakage of the food, that is called respiration. It is a biochemical process which involves in generating the energy by breaking down the glucose into further used by the cells in various functions. That is called respiration. That means the food is going to break down into smaller pieces with the help of oxygen. That process is called respiration. Okay, respiration releases energy which helps in various activities of the body and helps to maintain the body temperature. See, we are taking in carbon dioxide. When the reaction is taking place, this respiration helps the body temperature to be at certain extent. That means constant. And in aquatic plants and animals, use oxygen which is present in air. The air we breathe in is known as inhaled air, and the breathe out air is called exhaled air. Whatever the air we are taking, that is called inhaled air, and whatever the air we are it is coming out from our body, that is carbon dioxide gas, that is called exhaled air. Okay, so your plants breathe through the small openings on the surface of the leaves called stomata. See here, this is the broad view. So here these small holes are going to present. This is a stomata, this is the shape of the stomata. So these stomata will take in carbon dioxide and process the food and gives out the oxygen gas. So this is the part, this is stomata. Okay. Here, the total respiration is going to be taken place in plants, whereas for our human beings, lungs. Okay. Respiration takes place at slower rate than in plants and than animals. That means in animals, the respiration will be very fast, whereas in plants, the respiration will be slow process. So the process when living things taking oxygen in order to break down the digested food to produce energy. Okay, that is called respiration. So here, see, digested food, when it is reacting with oxygen here, it gives us energy and carbon dioxide gas. So this equation shows that this is the process of respiration. So when digested food is reacting with oxygen and gives out energy and carbon dioxide gas and water is called respiration. So this is in human beings or in animals. Now the next respiration in plants, that we'll say it as photosynthesis. So it is defined as the process in which the green plants such as leaves absorb carbon dioxide gas from atmospheric air and converts it into glucose or starch and oxygen in the presence of water and sunlight and chlorophyll. This process is called photosynthesis. So here green plants take in carbon dioxide gas in the presence of sunlight, water and chlorophyll. And this is going to be converted into glucose and gives out oxygen. This process is called photosynthesis. Photo means light, synthesis means preparing. So here see, plants will take sunlight and also the water. In this presence, the photosynthesis is going to be taking place. Okay. So next is the process by which chlorophyll in the leaves plants capture the sunlight, which they can use to change the carbon dioxide and water into food. This plant food is called glucose. That means this chlorophyll is going to capture the sunlight or light energy and it changes and then used to change the carbon dioxide and water into food. And this food is called glucose. In most plants, all these takes place in its leaves only. So there are the things plants need for the photosynthesis are water, carbon dioxide, light or sunlight. By these three, so the plants prepare their own food. What about the animals? We need oxygen, the food what we are eating, and water. Okay, by this we are going to get the energy and also to build plant tissue such as leaves, wood, flowers, fruits, and roots. So in this way, this is the photosynthesis. So here the food is going to be prepared by the plants and it is going to be transported in this way to all this. And when the photosynthesis is taking place, so here oxygen is going to be evolving out through again with the stomata. Whereas, so here the plant in the leaves when the food is going to be prepared and it is going to be passed to the different parts of the plant. Okay. So here plant cells have cell structures called chloroplasts. So these are called chloroplasts. See, it is the broad view of the plant cells. So which contains chlorophyll, a green substance that absorbs light and light energy or sunlight. So these will absorb the sunlight. Okay. So that's why due to the green, the plants leaves, they are green because of the green chlorophyll. Some plants will be have red chlorophyll. So that's why some plants will be have red in color. Example is crotons. Croton plants are there. They live in maroon color because their chlorophyll will be in maroon color. Okay. So next. So in this way, the photosynthesis is going to be taken place. So carbon dioxide is going to be taken by the plants and water. Then they are going to prepare their own food and glucose is sent to the remaining parts of the body and oxygen is going to be sent out through the process of photosynthesis. Okay. So comparison of photosynthesis and respiration, are they same or not? Photosynthesis and respiration. In photosynthesis, sugars from energy. Okay, but here burns sugar for energy. Energy is stored. Here energy is released. Okay. Whereas in plants, energy is going to be stored. Whereas in respiration, energy is released. Occurs only in the cells with chloroplasts or in plants. But this one is going to occur in most of the cells. Oxygen is produced. So here oxygen is used and carbon dioxide is produced. So whereas in photosynthesis, carbon dioxide is used. Okay. Both the cases, water is used. Water is used and water is produced. Requires light, whereas it occurs in both light and dark. Okay. So this is the balancing of oxygen and carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. See, here carbon dioxide is there. So this carbon dioxide is going to be taken by the plants and by the respiration. So they are going to, by the combustion, we are going to say it as indirectly combustion. They are gives us oxygen. So here combustion. So in last class, we already studied about the combustion. What is combustion? Okay. This is the view of the balance of oxygen and carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Okay, so now we'll study about the combustion. A chemical process in which a substance reacts with oxygen to give off heat is called combustion. That means any substance that reacts with oxygen and gives off heat, that means it is going to give us heat, that is called combustion. Example, I'm taking wood or a petrol. Okay, then they are burning automatically, they are giving us heat energy and light energy. The substance that undergoes combustion is to be called combustible substance, or it is called fuel. So the substances that undergo combustion are called combustible substances, or even also we are going to say it as fuels. So the fuels are solids, liquids, and gases. Okay. Even in some cases, even the combustion, they are going to give us the light energy also, or flames, and also sometimes it will glow. Solids, example is coal, liquids, petrol, gas, hydrogen gas we can take. These are the fuels. Okay. So here in combustion or burning, both are same. It is a chemical process in which substance takes place oxygen with the release of energy in the heat, in the form of heat and light. Water vapor and carbon dioxide are the products of combustion. So when this combustion is taking place, water vapor and carbon dioxide is going to be evolved. So like this is called the combustion. Say the burning process is called combustion. So heat is produced in combustion is utilized for various domestic and industrial purpose. So even your cooking, that is LPG gas, is also a combustion. Combustion and respiration both requires oxygen and generate the same products. Okay, combustion and respiration are same. That means they are going to take in oxygen and gives out carbon dioxide. So this is the way. Okay. So comparison of combustion and respiration here. Combustion, it is a fast process, whereas respiration, it is a slow process. Here heat and light is heat energy and light energy are released, whereas in respiration only heat is released. So it is the combustion takes place at high temperatures, but respiration takes place at room temperature or at body temperature. It is not a natural continuous process, but respiration is a natural and continuous process, whereas combustion, it is not, because when we are burning only it is going to be, otherwise it won't. Okay, then use of air and atmosphere. So here protection of living organisms from UV rays of the sun. And the next one is compressed air in the brakes to stop vehicles and filling of tires and vehicles. So here, where we are going to use this air, it is first is protecting of air by the atmosphere, and in vehicle brakes, even the air brakes are there, and also for filling of air in the tires. Okay, this is also one of the use. And for the movement of sailboats, gliders, parachutes, flying of insects, birds, and aeroplanes, even the air is used. Okay, pollination of flowers and dispersal of seeds, even the air is going to be used. Pollination of flowers means, see, when two flowers are there, when the seeds are falling, automatically due to air, they are going to be flying. Drying agriculture products like grains, pulses, and fruits. For drying, not only for agriculture products, even industrial products also, for drying sake, we are going to use this air. Winnowing, separation of husk and grains from the plants. Winnowing method is going to be used. And one more important is cooling sensation due to evaporation of sweat. That means when the sweat is coming, automatically your body cools with the help of air only. And next is moderation of temperature. That means temperature moderation. That means always maintain the temperature, body temperature constant. Movement of windmills, lift the water. That means when the wind is moving, automatically the windmills will rotate, and lifting of water is going to be done with and for the generation of electricity. Fuels, what are fuels? The materials which undergoes combustion with release of large amount of heat energy and light energy is known as a fuel. That means the material which undergoes combustion, and when it is going combustion, automatically high amount of heat energy and light energy is released. Then that is, those substances are called fuels. Example, you take our LPG cylinder only, LPG gas. Your mothers are going to cook the food. You see, when they are running automatically, You are going to see the light and as well as heat. Okay, that is also a fuel. Petrol. Simply see, you pour little amount of petrol and you lit it up. Automatically, you are going to get the flames, crackers, all this. Okay. Examples for fuels are wood, coal, charcoal, kerosene, petrol, diesel, liquefied petroleum gas, that is LPG, and compressed natural gas. This is the purest gas, CNG. Even the vehicles are running with the help of CNG. Okay, children. In next class, we'll continue. Thank you. Have a good day.